Imagine a world where the sky was thought to be a solid dome, where the divine dictated daily life, and artistic expression was confined to religious icons. Now picture a dramatic shift, a breaking dawn where humanity begins to see itself as capable of shaping its destiny. This is the Renaissance. Emerging from the shadows of the medieval period, the Renaissance was not just an era, it was a revolution of thought, art, and culture. But what sparked this awakening? Let's journey back to the early Renaissance, where the seeds of modernity were sown. The path to the Renaissance was paved with turmoil and transformation. The 14th century saw Europe rocked by the Black Death, a plague that decimated populations but paradoxically cleared the way for economic and social shifts. In 1453, the fall of Constantinople brought an influx of Greek scholars to Italy, carrying precious manuscripts of classical knowledge. These events, coupled with the decline of feudalism and the rise of city-states, set the stage for a cultural reawakening. It was a time of rediscovery where humanity turned to its past to redefine its future. At the heart of the Renaissance was humanism, a philosophical movement that celebrated human potential and the study of classical antiquity. Unlike the medieval focus on divine authority, humanists emphasized the dignity of man and the pursuit of knowledge. Thinkers like Petrarch, often called the father of humanism, delved into ancient texts to revive forgotten wisdom. This intellectual shift was mirrored in art and architecture, where the human form and natural world took center stage, reflecting a newfound confidence in human creativity. The early Renaissance saw art evolve from rigid symbolism to dynamic expression. Consider the frescoes of Giotto, whose lifelike figures and use of perspective laid the groundwork for Renaissance artistry. By the time of Masaccio, painters began experimenting with linear perspective, creating an illusion of depth that revolutionized visual storytelling. These innovations were not just technical, they represented a profound shift in how humanity viewed its place in the cosmos, as creators in their own right. Why Italy? The Renaissance flourished in city-states like Florence, Venice, and Rome, where wealth from trade fueled patronage of the arts. The Medici family of Florence, for example, were more than merchants. They were visionaries who supported artists, architects, and scientists. This financial backing allowed figures like Brunelleschi to design the dome of Florence Cathedral, a marvel of engineering that symbolized human ingenuity. Italy's position as a crossroads of trade and ideas made it the ideal cradle for this cultural renaissance. One of the most transformative inventions of this period was Gutenberg's printing press. Before its invention, books were painstakingly copied by hand, making them rare and expensive. With the printing press, knowledge became accessible, fueling the spread of Renaissance ideas beyond Italy. Suddenly, the works of Dante, Petrarch, and Boccaccio could inspire a wider audience, igniting a thirst for learning that would define the era. The Renaissance was not just about art and literature, it was a scientific awakening. Figures like Leonardo da Vinci embodied the Renaissance ideal of a polymath, blending art with anatomy, engineering, and physics. Meanwhile, Copernicus challenged geocentric views, planting the seeds for the scientific revolution. This emphasis on observation and experimentation marked a departure from medieval reliance on dogma, fostering a spirit of inquiry that resonates to this day. The early Renaissance was a bridge between worlds, a blending of the medieval and the modern. Its innovations in art, thought, and science laid the foundation for the High Renaissance and beyond. The ethos of humanism continues to inspire, reminding us of the potential for creativity and progress when humanity dares to look inward and outward with equal wonder. Today we live in an age of rapid change, much like the early Renaissance. The spirit of questioning, innovation, and rediscovery that defined the era serves as a powerful reminder of our capacity for growth. From the digital revolution to the pursuit of space exploration, the Renaissance ethos of curiosity and creativity is alive and well. The early Renaissance was more than a historical moment. It was a spark that ignited centuries of progress. By looking back at this period of transformation, we gain not only a deeper appreciation for art and history, but also inspiration to shape our own future. As we continue to innovate and explore, the Renaissance reminds us of the boundless potential within the human spirit.